What combinations of Rahu in your birth chart gives it the potential to give you all the success, all the happiness in your life, and hence forming a Raj Yoga. So today's video we are going to discuss what are the combinations of Rahu which gives it the potential to form a Raj Yoga in our horoscope, and we will capture it by detailed explanation and examples. So welcome to 10 Astro. My name is Atish, and as we are discussing the combinations of Rahu which gives the potential to form a Raj Yoga in your horoscope. So what is Rahu? Rahu is a planet of obsession. It is a planet of high dreams. It is a planet of things which you don't deserve in your life, and you are trying to achieve those things. So will you be able to achieve those things which you don't deserve or which you are not given or bestowed by destiny? That is what Rahu you have to decode in your birth chart. That is a promise of Rahu that you have to decode in your birth chart. So what combinations of this particular Rahu will give you that particular blessing in your horoscope that you can achieve your imaginative dreams? So what combinations of Rahu will give you the capability of achieving your dreams, your unfulfilled desires in your current birth? Let's explore that. The first thing we need to see in any astrological birth chart is that where the placement of Rahu is. And when we say where the placement of Rahu is, just note down the house where Rahu is placed in your birth chart. So as we know that houses are fixed in a particular horoscope, so this will always remain the first house, this will be the second house, and so on. So where the Rahu is, just note down the number of that particular house. For example, Rahu is placed in your 10th house. So here I am writing Rahu. It will be written wherever you open your horoscope, online or offline. So you will find that Rahu is written somewhere, or simply it will be symbolically RA will be written. So which means that this is the 10th house. Now this 10th house can have any number. It can have number 8, it can have number 7, 6, or like any number from this table. So we need to find two things before we start discussing the combinations. First is where the Rahu is placed in your birth chart. The second is the number and the lord of that particular number. Now how to find the lord of that number is, for example, Rahu is sitting in 10th house in the sign of Scorpio, that is 8 number. Here just in the table check 8 number, that is sign of Scorpio, and the owner is Mars. So you need to note down two things. First is where the Rahu is. Rahu is in the 10th house. So here this is the 10th house, and then the owner is Mars for this particular Rahu from this particular lordship table. So when we have noted down these two things, and then see what other planets are conjugating with it. That is, conjugation means nothing that what all planets are sitting with Rahu in this particular 10th house or wherever the Rahu is placed. And then we need to know the aspect of planets. Every planet has some aspect. Aspect is like we say drishti in Hindi. Here suppose Jupiter is sitting in the 4th house, that is the planet Guru. We say Jupiter in English. Then Guru has, this planet Jupiter has three aspects. One is the 9th aspect, 7th aspect, and the 5th aspect. So it is aspecting the planet Rahu. So what you have to note about the placement is where the Rahu is placed. One. Second is what is the ownership of that Rahu, which planet owns that particular house of Rahu where the Rahu is placed. And the third thing is which planets are aspecting this particular planet Rahu in your birth chart. Now when you know these three things, then the first combination which makes Rahu a potential Rajyo Karak in your horoscope. Rajyo Karak simply means is that it has the capability to give you all the blessings, all the success in your life which you have always dreamt of from your childhood. First combination is if Rahu is placed in the Kendra or Trikon houses and is conjugating or is aspected by strong planets. What strong planet means here is, so these are the Kendra houses, these four houses are the Kendrastha houses, that is the central houses, and these are the trine houses. These three are the trine houses. Rahu is placed in any of these houses. So for example, I'll take example of 4th house. Now Rahu is placed in your 4th house, and here the number is 4. The ascendant is 4, which means that you are a Cancer ascendant person, and Rahu is placed in this house. Here the number is 7, And now this Rahu is being conjugated by a planet which is, here we will see that number is 12, because 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 and 3. So this is Lord of the Trine. So suppose this Rahu is being conjugated by Lord of the Trine or Lord of the Kendra Sthan, then this Rahu has the capability to give you good results, best results of your life. Now the owner of this particular 12 number is, in this table we'll see, is the Pisces sign and the owner is Jupiter. So suppose Jupiter and Rahu are conjugating in the 4th house, then this Rahu has the capability to give you a Rajyog in its Dasha or Antardasha. Now people would say that Jupiter and Rahu forms a Guru Chandal Yoga and so on, but this Rahu, all the negative effects are nullified because this Rahu is being conjugated with a planet which is owned by Trine and is sitting in the Kendra San. So it's a Kendra Trine or the Kendra Trikon conjugation that helps Rahu to deliver very good results. It can be a similar case. Suppose this Rahu was not in 4th house, it was in your 5th house. So here we will write Rahu, and here the owner of this particular house is Moon. Now Rahu is conjugated with Moon in the 5th house, because in the 4th the house is of Cancer and Moon is the owner. Now suppose it is being conjugated with Moon, or it is being conjugated with Saturn. Saturn is also a owner of a Kendra Sthan, here the 7th house. Then it is being conjugated with Saturn in this particular house. Then also it forms a Kendra Trikon Rajyog. So people would again say that Rahu Moon conjugation is something which is not good for Moon and so on. But then there are things which we need to see in the form of combinations which has the capability to deliver very good results. And yes, Saturn Rahu conjugation is also delivering very good result. And suppose all these 3 planets come into this 5th house or any other house, then it has the capability to deliver very good results. So it's the association with the lords. Again, if this Rahu is not in the Kendra or Trikon Sthan. So for example, this Rahu was in, I'll change the color, this Rahu was in the 2nd house, and here also it is conjugating with planet Moon, that is the 1st house lord, that the Trine and the Trikon house lord, the Trine and the Kendra Sthan lord Moon. Then also it has a capability to give you a Rajyog in its Dasha or Antardasha. But more strong combination is formed when this Rahu is in the Trine or the Kendra Sthan with the planets which are owning the Kendra or the Trikon Sthan. So I hope this is one of the combination which is very much clear now, how Rahu is forming Rajyog with the Kendra Trikon lords. Second combination is the conjugation of this Rahu with a Yogkarak planet. So in the previous video we discussed that what are Yogkarak planets, what are the best planets for your particular horoscope. Then this particular Rahu has the capability to deliver very good results if it is being conjugated with a Yogkarak planet in your birth chart. What is a Yogkarak planet? For certain ascendants, I'll take example of the Taurus ascendant, but it is valid for the other ascendants as well. I'll take example of the Taurus ascendant here. So in the Taurus ascendant, if you see, the one of the Kendra Sthan and one of the Trikon Sthan is owned by the planet Saturn in one go. So this Saturn is a Yogkarak. As we explained it in detail, I'm not going into that much detail what is a Yogkarak, but if it is a Yogkarak planet, and now this particular Saturn suppose is sitting in the 2nd house, and this Rahu is also sitting in the 2nd house of your horoscope or the birth chart, then this Rahu again has a potential to deliver very good results because it is conjugating with a Yogkarak planet, and it is a very strong Yogkarak combination for Rahu to become a participant in forming the Rajyog. Also, if this Rahu is aspected by a Yogkarak planet, so for example, this Saturn was not in the 2nd house. This Saturn was sitting somewhere in the 8th house. So here we will say Saturn is sitting in the 8th house. Here it is aspecting this Rahu from the 7th aspect. Then this Rahu again forms a Rajyog in its Dasha or Antardasha. It has that potential to deliver very good results. Now suppose this Rahu is not conjugating with any of the any of the Yokarak planet or any of the Kendra trine or anything, any that combination or conjugation is not being available, then what makes it a Yokarak? The next combination is that when this Rahu is suppose sitting in Kendra and Trikon Sthan. Now we are not saying that it is conjugating with any of the trine or the Kendra rod, so it is sitting in any of these houses. So suppose Rahu is sitting in the either in the Kendra Sthan or in the Trikon Sthan, and it is being conjugated with very strong Jupiter or Venus. When we say very strong, is that the Jupiter and Venus has the very good potential to deliver good results in your horoscope. Then suppose this Rahu is in your 7th house and it is being conjugated or aspected by planet Jupiter or Venus. So here suppose Jupiter is there or planet Venus is there in your horoscope, then again this Rahu has the capability to give you a Rajyoginis Dasha or Antardasha. This will not be as strong as the other combinations that we discussed in the Kendra and Trikon lordship, but now suppose these Jupiter and Venus become lord of a trine. Suppose here we have 9 number in this particular house, then this Jupiter is sitting again, it is itself is forming a Rajyog, and the Rahu being conjugated with the 9th lord is also forming a very good Rajyog in this particular horoscope. And here if you see, suppose Jupiter, Venus and Rahu all are together in the 7th house, and here the number is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. So it's again a Kendra Sthan Lord and a Trikona Sthan Lord. So this again forms a very heavy or very strong Rajyog in your horoscope. The next combination is when this Rahu is being expected or being conjugated in the negative houses of which are 6th house, 8th house and 12th house with a planet which is forming a Viparita Rajyog. What's a Viparita Rajyog is that suppose a planet is owning this particular house, suppose number is 8 here. Now this particular planet ownership comes to planet Mars for the Scorpio sign. Now this Mars is sitting in the 6th house. Suppose Rahu is sitting with Mars in the 6th house, or this Rahu is sitting in the 12th house. In both these cases, either it is conjugating with a planet which is forming a Viparit Rajyog. Viparit Rajyog is nothing. If a planet owns a 6, 8 or 12 house and it is sitting in other two houses of 6, 8 or 12, then it forms a Viparit Rajyog. So the person achieve success in difficult conditions as well, in different situation which is not soothing, which is not as per your wish. So this forms a Viparit Rajyog. Here if this Rahu is sitting in the 12th house, it is being expected by Mars 7th aspect, then also it forms a Viparit Rajyog along with the planet Mars. There are combinations which people have discussed in various books, which in various videos, in various content available over internet, that there are other combinations where Rahu forms a Rajyog, is that when it is in exalted sign or it is in friendly sign, it is in, but I have seen, as based on my experience, I have seen that exalted planets may or may not form a Rajyog. Exalted planets have the potential to deliver biggest results in your life, strongest results in your life, but it can form a Rajyog or not. It depends on the placement of that planet. So we are not discussing those combinations which are not proven in the textures or based on the experience. So I hope you have liked this video. Just press the like button. It gives me all the energy to bring you more such content. If you're new to the channel, do subscribe and do let me know in the comment where your Rahu is and what kind of combinations it is forming. Is it forming a Rajyog or not in your horoscope?